Xmas, all grown-ups say, is the season for the kiddies, but this does not prevent them from taking a tot or two from the bot and having it may seem a better time than us. For children, in fact, Xmas is a bit of a strain, what with pretending everything is a surprise. Above all, Father Xmas is a strain. You cannot so much as mention that there is no Father Xmas when some grown-ups say, "Hush, not in front of wee Tim." As far as I'm concerned, if Father Xmas used language like that when he tripped over the bolster last time, we had better get a replacement. Well, hurrah for Xmas Eve! What a scurrying there is in the Molesworth household. First of all, Mr. Molesworth issued jovially with the hammer to hang the decorations. Red, white, purple streamers, holly, mistletoe, lights, candles, snow, Merry Christmas all! Mrs. Molesworth is in the kitchen with the mince pies, all rosy and shining. And judge of the excitement of the two boys. In fact, it is a proper shambles. Pop dropped the hammer on the cat. In the kitchen, the Christmas pudding exploded with a huge crash. The cat climbed the curtains. Outside, the snow lay deep and crisp, and etc., etc. And just as Pop fall off the stepladder, the Waits arrive. Waits are three little girls with a torch who go as follows. Noel, Noel, go on, Gert. Noel, Noel, no, you ring. The King of Israel. Ding, ding. Penny for the Waits, please. This is, of course, money for jam, but grown-ups are so intoxicated with Xmas they produce a shilling. Imagine a whole week's pocket money just for that when you can get it all on the wireless anyway. Molesworth, too, my brother, is very amusing about carols, I must say. He have a famous carol. While shepherds washed their socks by night, all seated on the ground, a bar of sunlight soap came down, etc., etc. He think this is so funny he roll with laughter whenever he think of it. And as he spent most of the night thinking of it, I do not get much sleep. Another thing about Xmas Eve is that Pater always reads Xmas Carol by C. Dickens. You cannot stop this, although he pretend to ask whether you'd like it. Would you like me to read the Xmas Carol, as it is Xmas Eve, boys? We are listening to the space serial on the wireless, Daddy. He say, but you cannot prefer that nonsense to the classic C. Dickens. Shh! He is out of control and heading for Jupiter. He's had it. The Treen ships are attacking him. Whoosh! Why don't they try Earth on the intercom? Father, thwarted, strike both boys heavily with loaded Xmas stocking and tie their hands behind their backs. He carts them senseless into the living room and propped them both on his knees. Then he begin. The Christmas Carol by C. Dickens. Then he rub his hands together and say, You will enjoy this, boys. It's all about ghosts and goodwill. It is tip-top stuff, and there is an old man called Scrooge who hates Xmas and cannot understand why everyone is so merry. To this you say nothing, except that Scrooge is your favourite character in fiction next to Tarzan of the Apes. But nothing you can say is ever going to stop those fatal words, Marley was dead. Personally, I do not care a d whether Marley was dead or not. It is just that there is something about the Xmas Carol which makes paters and grown-ups read with great expression, and this is very embarrassing for all. It is all right at first, they just roll the R's a lot, but wait till they come to Scrooge's nephew. When he say, Merry Christmas, Uncle, it is like an H-bomb explosion, and so it go on until you get to Tiny Tim, who is a weed. When Tiny Tim says, God bless us, everyone, your pater is so overcome he burst out blubbing. By this time, boys have bitten through their ropes and make good their escape, so 90,000 boos to Bob Cratchit. Xmas night, and at last the tiny fellows are tucked up snug in their beds, awaiting Santa Claus. As the light go off, a horrid doubt assail the mind, e.g., supposing there is a Santa Claus. Zoom about and lay a few traps for him. Determined to lie awake and get him, but go to sleep in the end and dream of spaceships. While thus employed, something do seem to be happening among the Earthmen. Shh! Be quiet, you'll wake them up. Have you got the Meccano? His is the one with the 3 oranges. If you drop that pedal car again, I will scream, where are the spangles? Can you not tie a knot for heaven's sake, etc., etc. It seems they are up to something, But you are far too busy with the Treens, who are defending the space palace with germ guns. So snore on, fair child, snore on with thy innocent dreams, and do not get the blood all over you. Xmas Day always start badly, because Molesworth too blubs he have not got the real Rolls Royce he asked for. We then have argument that each have more presents than the other. A merry Xmas, say Scrooge in the end, but we just call each other clot-faced wets. It is very jolly, I must say. In the end, I wear Molesworth too's cowboy suit, and he play with my air gun, so all is quiet. Oh, then comes dinner. This is super, as there are turkey, crackers, nuts, cream, plum pudding, jelly, and everything. We wash it down with a little ginger ale, but grown-ups all drink wine, and this makes the old ladies and grands very sprightly, I must say. They say how sweet we are, they must be dotty, until Pater raps the table and looks very solemn. He hold up his glass and say in a low voice, "The Queen." Cheers, 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 cheers for the Queen. We all drink and hurrah for England. Then Pater say in a much lower voice, "Absent friends." And everyone else say, "Absent friends, absent friends, absent friends," etc., and begin blubbing. In fact, it do not seem that you can go far at Xmas time without blubbing of some sort, and when they listen to the wireless in the afternoon all about the lonely shepherd and the lighthouseman, they are in floods of tears. Still, Xmas is a good time with all those presents and good food, and I hope it will never die out, or at any rate, not until I'm grown up and have to pay for it all.